Kia ora, my name is Alana and I am one of the New Zealand delegates from Aotearoa. I am grateful for this opportunity to represent the 2024 Voices of the Future delegates in presenting this Youth Declaration to you, the APEC Business Advisory Council. This year's Youth Declaration is presented to you on behalf of 120 delegates from 15 of the 21 APEC economies that are being represented here this year in Peru. We collectively believe that as youth, we need to be active contributors at the table to design and develop a fit for purpose future. We also believe the Indigenous voice, especially young Indigenous, who are essential in growing our economies. We encourage you as APEC business leaders to consider and support these actions that will uplift youth, Indigenous people and economies, and people with untapped economic and social potential to foster a collaborative and growth-oriented region to deepen the economic integration of the APEC economies. To end, I will hand over to my fellow Peruvian delegate, Juan Pablo, who will elaborate a little more on the three themes: empower, include, and grow.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be in front of you. My name is Juan Pablo Campos Vasquez. I'm a delegate of Peru, student of UCU, and I would like to let you know that this whole day that we have been together with Alana, representing each of our economies, was satisfactory because we came with a declaration that represents not only the delegates' efforts to improve our world, but actually what we hope you as business leaders and also politicians can make to assist us to accomplish this. I would like to start talking about the first topic, that would be empowerment. We as young leaders of the future understand that it is important to look forward and look up to you as business leaders within the APEC context or the world context, but moreover, we need to look forward to you so that you let us be empowered by your empowerment. To begin with, we think that empowering APEC economies through digital and technological literacy is pretty important. How many economies or how many entrepreneurs do not know what APEC can do not know the capabilities of interconnectivity among our economies? Therefore, we propose the CROW's APEC digital literacy programs, launch programs that allow SMEs and rural and remote areas so that they can get this information and get connected and enter to the APEC market. Also, we believe on strengthening the youth and women's participation by expanding job mobility and career opportunities. APEC, it's an amazing context where we as students, where I've met Alana, where I met Flynn, where I've met many other delegates throughout the world, we can share. Why can't we share education? Why can't we cannot cross borders so that we can learn from each other? Therefore, we propose this Mobility and Career Opportunities Program to facilitate regional just internships through career guidance, scholarships, working holidays programs, exchange visas promoting skills and development. But also, for gender equality and women's empowerment, we think that it is important to take into account to implement policies to eliminate poverty, including but not limited to menstrual poverty. Additionally, promote women's participation in leadership and business sectors. The next topic will be inclusion, because it's important to know that people, if they don't feel included, they will not want to hear our proposals. Therefore, we propose the APEC Educational Exchange Network develop a mobility program between APEC economies, which will allow epistemic interconnectivity. Not only students, but professors. Everybody can share, and everybody can learn. Also, the APEC Cultural Preservation Programs to develop educational programs to support a cross-border collaboration and equitable preservation of indigenous languages and cultural relevance to each independent economy. We believe that if we want to include the people, the job, we need to also promote equitable trade and employment practices, fair employment standards across the APEC, and multilateral and community-driven trade partnerships. Last but not least, the growth. We need to encourage a sustainable economic model, unified APEC impact reporting framework, a green economy fund among the MSMEs, and the formalization of informal enterprises. For us, it is important to let you know that we look up to become one of you, people with power, but not power as in money, but power to change lives. We, the judges of the APEC, envision an empowered, inclusive, and growth-focused Asia Pacific where every individual can thrive. Our call to the APEC leaders and APEC members is to enact policies to uplift vulnerable communities, foster inclusivity, and drive sustainable development across the region. Together, let us commit to building an equitable, resilient, and prosperous future for all in the Asia Pacific region. Thank you.
Thank you.